Your Excellencies.
In January this year, Uganda hosted two international events, the Non-Aligned Movement Summit and the G77 Summit, believed to have highly boosted the country's capability to host international events. The country is ranked 7th in Africa in hosting meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. The hospitality industry is a vibrant and dynamic sector, but also faces significant environmental challenges from food and glass waste to single-use plastics. Many places with conference and accommodation facilities are no strangers to the use of these plastic bottles, which are used to serve water to their clients. This is not the issue. The real problem happens after use, when the water is done and the plastic bottles are just abandoned or dumped. As guests become increasingly eco-conscious, hotels and other facilities are expected to adapt and implement sustainable practices. Today, a number of big and medium-scale hotels are slowly adopting the circular economy strategy by embracing the use of glass-bottled water, which is seen as a sustainable solution to the plastic problem. These come in different forms, shapes, and sizes. The Uganda Hotel Owners Association has for the last 2 years been championing the issue of sustainability, as the CEO, Jean Biamugisha, elaborates.
This is a demand of the markets where we go to market the hotels. In Europe and in the US, if you're not talking about sustainability, you will not be able to get any business. But also as part of our responsibilities to the planet, we are trying to see how, because as hotels, we are some of the people who use a lot of disposables. So it's our duty to make sure that we are able to find the right and correct way to either reuse or recycle those disposables.
The move has won the support of the National Environment Management Authority Executive Director, Dr. Akankwasa Bariraga, calling for more sectors to embrace this change for the good of the environment.
We have been preaching shifting from plastic bottling back to glass bottling, and also canning, to can, because a can be recycled. Plastic bottles can also be recycled, but we do not have technology now to recycle them back to plastic bottles. You can recycle them into lower versions of plastics, but we don't have technology in Uganda now to restore and use the bottle back to a bottle.
He says by choosing glass bottles over plastic, the hospitality industry in Uganda can make a significant positive impact on the environment, since glass is infinitely recyclable.
We are happy that some sectors of the economy, particularly the hotels, are heeding to our call, and they are shifting from plastic bottles into glass bottling. This call is continuing, the sensitization is going to continue.
For his part, the State Minister for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Martin Mugara, says sustainability in the tourism industry is paramount.
In Uganda, you will not discuss tourism without discussing conservation. So it is a very good development, and I wish the others can emulate from the people that are already doing it, so that we save and protect our environment by getting this plastic out of the way.
He adds that the shift towards glass-bottled water not only contributes to a cleaner and healthier planet, but also sets an example for other industries to follow.
If you're in the hospitality sector and you run a hotel like Serena, maybe like Sheraton, one of the biggest things you're selling really is this beautiful country. And that's why I'm saying conservation is important. From the weather, the beautiful weather. The moment you have plastics into the swamps, into the water bodies, and you're affecting the environment, you're also out of business. So it's important that people understand that they're also doing this for the sustainability of their own businesses.
We have a sustainable tourism industry. Tourism is the highest foreign exchange earner for Uganda. Tourism is part of the NDP4 as the top 3 ATMs. And so we have to make sure that as the backbone of our economy, it is sustainable.
As we also work towards reforming the law to eventually phase out problematic plastics.
With the growing demand for sustainable practices among consumers, businesses that embrace glass-bottled water can gain a competitive edge and attract environmentally conscious guests. I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV Weekend Edition.